In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Evaluation question 1. I feel as though I have followed some particular common conventions of a thriller trailer. Typically, they are 2 to 3 minutes long and mine is roughly 2.5. Like a normal thriller trailer, I included short and jumpy shots to build suspense and make my audience question what they were seeing. Many thrillers, such as Orphan and The Possession, have children as their main characters. I decided to also do this as I knew children that would want to take part and could do creepy well. I also thought it would make it more suspenseful with children and would make more sense with my idea of the storyline. Todorov's narrative theory states that there are 5 parts to a thriller film. The first is equilibrium, then disruption, then realization, then there's restored order, and finally there's equilibrium again. However, in my trailer I've only used the first 3 stages as to not give the whole plot and ending away to my target audience and leave them guessing. Trailers usually do not have all 5 stages, as the last 2 tend to only be shown in the actual film. Therefore, I followed another common convention. I showed equilibrium through the children playing happily together in the first few shots. I showed disruption through the main character finding the doll and having the doll whisper creepy things in her ear as she slept. I showed realization through the children going missing and realizing something was not right. I challenged the common convention of having particular characters such as a hero and a helper and a villain as told by Vladimir Prop. I only showed a villain and victims in my trailer. Another convention I followed was my use of on-screen text cards. I used them to split up my trailer's tagline to build suspense between each child going missing. One convention I did challenge was sound. Unlike usual trailers, I did not include diegetic sounds. However, I only decided to use voiceovers and non-diegetic sounds because the majority of my trailer was filmed outdoors in the winter and the wind was often very loud and voices could not be heard by the mic. My age rating also followed conventions. I selected 15 because it wasn't extreme enough to be an 18, but it was too jumpy and suspenseful to be a 12A. I also followed conventions in terms of colour, as I made all of the shots darker and duller rather than having them bright and sunny. Another convention I challenged was location setting. Rather than setting my shots in somewhere abandoned and quiet, such as an old house or the countryside, I used a busy street. I did this because of the age of my actors. Films like Orphan use similar locations to my own. I wanted to incorporate pathetic fallacy in the form of a thunderstorm, but I could not create my own storm. Like many thriller films, I began with an establishing shot. Other common shots I used included extreme close-ups, especially on the main antagonist's eyes, and blackouts throughout to create suspense.